ML Sports Take brought to you by Camillus Golf Club, Platinum Auto Sales of CNY, and our great friends over at Brewerton Ace Hardware. What a disaster for the New York Yankees last night. 12-2, and it starts and ends like it always does. Again, Mike Lindsley, broken record New York Yankees, right? RISP, runners in scoring position. Yes, I know the White Sox ended up scoring 12, but the Yankees had an opportunity to set the tone not once, but twice or three times or four times. Five. It was the entire first 4 or 5 innings. They left everybody on base. And again, this is one of the many reasons why I don't trust this team in the postseason, but it is the number one reason why I don't trust them in the postseason. They can't hit with runners in scoring position. It just doesn't matter who it is outside of Judge and a Soto. And those guys had, Soto had an off night. Judge had 2 hits and an RBI, but nobody else performed. Chisholm, Torres, Wells, Stanton, right? Verdugo, like all these guys, they were horrendous. They left 16 guys on base. They were 2 for 18 with runners in scoring position. You can't have it. You gotta get hits when the guys are on base. It's absolutely brutal. Go look at it. 0 for 2, 1 for 2, 0 for 1, 0 for 2, 0 for 4, 0 for 1, 1 for 3, 0 for 1, 0 for 1. I just read off Torres, LeMahieu, Volpe, Wells, Soto, Stanton, Rice, Judge, Chisholm, and Verdugo. It is absolutely embarrassing that they couldn't get hits. And again, I realize that the White Sox scored 1 million runs, but they didn't score a lot of those runs until later. This was still a 4-1 game in the 4th inning, and it was a 5-2 game after 6 innings. And then the White Sox exploded with a ton of runs, off of De Los Santos. But by that point, the Yankees had to put him in there. Why? Because the day before, they blew an 8-3 lead and had to use all these relievers they didn't plan on, could have saved them for the week. And that's the other part of last night that drives you crazy if you're a Yankee fan. Luis Gil starts to struggle in the beginning. He gives up 4 runs. Like, oh, here it goes. We'd love to be able to go to Weaver to get 3-4. Oh, no, can't do that because he operated yesterday in or a Leiter who got lit up and all the rest. Clay Holmes was terrible on Sunday. The bullpen was taxed unnecessarily so. And then your starter's brutal on Monday. And by the way, this is the worst team in baseball, the Chicago White Sox. You just lost 12-2 to these guys. That was a new low for the 2024 Yankees last night. ML Sports Take brought to you by Welch and Company Jewelers, Burn Dairy, Rosie's Corner, Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare, and our great friends here at CH Insurance. They're in your corner every day, every way. Log on to chinsurance.cc and ask about group and personal and commercial insurance, I should say, and group benefits. A 5-star company. They're in your corner every day, every way. Even my hat says so. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.